So this is the Steam database info website. This is a general database for every single title that is available on Steam as of today, as far as I know. But there's a lot of information here that is actually very interesting. The way Steam works is that our depots, if you have played any of the older versions of Stellaris, say that you only want to play 1.9, it means that you've put in a code which refers to a database and you can download version 1.9 and just pretty much play on that. It's very nice of Paradox to make sure that we can play all these games for a longer period of time. But if we punch in Stellaris, we get on towards this page, Stellaris, and of course all of its expansion slash DLC. There's quite a lot of this stuff. Some of this stuff has been updated 2 minutes ago. Fascinating, so that's interesting. So they probably did something with that. Apocalypse, Leviathans, yada yada. Ringtones. Apparently there's ringtones. I did not know this. It's probably some of the pre-order bonuses. Infinite Frontier ebook. Unknown app. No idea what this is. It's 5 months old. Who knows what this is? And as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. Especially the digital art book is quite good. I have a physical copy of that. But we're interested in Stellaris, so let's dive a little bit deeper. Stellaris, it's got a 76% rating. There's currently 9,400 people playing. All of this stuff, not all that interesting. The game was released 3 to 4 Universal Standard Time 3 years ago on May 9th, 2016. What a day. What a day. And then there's store prices and stuff like that. We're not interested in this. We are going to go down to information, game directory, Augustus. Now, for those of you who don't know, Stellaris before its release was called Codename Augustus, and that right there is the information now. So sometimes there's questions about that. What the hell is Augustus? Well, that's the name of the game, what it used to be. But what we're interested in is packages, DLCs, and depot. Now in the packages folder, once again, we find ourselves a great Game of Dwarf collection. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Apparently, the Game of Dwarf collection has Stellaris in it. And I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. You're gonna go look it up on the store, but Game of Dwarves collection is apparently a thing. We got our expansions and DLC. There's a lot of unknown apps. Those are probably items that have. Those are probably just temporary items, but there's stuff like plantoids, music packs, the Nova termination, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. But what we are really interested in is the depots. Now, what are the depots? As I mentioned already, depots are a specific version of the game. Let's say that you want to go towards the beta version of the game, the public beta, that is. You can punch in a code under betas, and you will get access to a particular depot. Now, there's quite a lot of depots available in the Stellaris subdirectory. We have a whole bunch of very interesting names over here, such as USS Enterprise, USS Voyager, SSV Normandy, a whole bunch of ships and stations. Also Stellaris Coriolis, there is that word again, that has popped up. Now these are all what they are pre-release versions. I'm not entirely sure if they are. They are pretty much the earliest versions in these depots, and they could refer to very early versions of the game. Then there is Coriolis, obviously. We already talked about Serenity, Space Station 5. Then we got the game soundtrack, Plantoids, Leviathan Story Pack. Then we got Alien Cooking Simulator. Alien Cooking Simulator is apparently the codename for Utopia. At least the internal codename for Utopia. Makes sense because there was quite a lot of... I believe livestock became a thing during Utopia, so there's your Alien Cooking Simulator right there. Then we got Horizon Signal, Blorg Birthday Bash, which could be many things. Actually, I think this is humanoids. I'm not entirely sure. Then we have synthetic. We can actually take a look. What is this called? Packages, anniversary portraits, and again, a Game of Dwarfs. Fascinating. Synthetic Dawn, the Pew Pew Peacemaker pack, which is Apocalypse. There's humanoids. On the Road Again pack, which is Distant Stars. More Platypi, which is Megacorp. And then there's this one. Number 10459080. The Space Unicorn pack. It has no size, it is a unused DLC, and there are no files to be displayed. There are a couple of packages here. It was updated about 30 days ago. There's an app, Stellaris, and that is pretty much it. That's all we know. There is something coming, and it was last updated 26 days ago on this build. The Space Unicorn pack, Space Unicorn in this particular case, refers to the promise from Wiz saying that if he got 1,000 upvotes on a tweet, then he would add Space Unicorns in the upcoming expansion, which was supposed to be the expansion for Megacorp, and obviously that never happened. So what is this going to be? Could this be a new species pack? Could this be a story pack? It's clearly not a full expansion. I'm pretty sure, because that doesn't work with Paradox's development cycle. But Space Unicorn pack is a code name for something that is coming. I'm very curious what it is. Space Unicorn pack, code name, coming to Stellaris. Who knows? But there you go. That's a deep dive into trademark territory, as well as some other things. But yeah, Space Unicorn pack. Looking forward to see what it is and when it's going to be announced. I have no idea, but we shall see when that is. If you found this little deep dive on to see what I do when I'm bored, feel free to give it a like or subscribe. Maybe we'll do this sometime in the future. Also, we found out that apparently there are potential something Architect games in the pipeline. Who knows? We're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves, and as always, each other.